Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and this is Writer's Tears. This will be the third release from them. We did their Cask Strength 2020 release? I think it was 2020 release, which was delicious. We did their regular copper still one, which is it's fine. It's fine.
Borderline fine.
Yeah, it's fine. This is their double oak release. So they have a partnership with Lagarette? I don't know how to. I don't do French at all. But cognac. So they do cognac. So this is aged in some bourbon barrels and in some ex-cognac barrels. So kind of interested to see what that impact is. A little bit more of a fruit. French oak is a little bit more oaky. The sandalwood.
Wood on the front, sweet on the back.
That's how I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm thinking. So we'll see. Ooh, I'll get another. Oh, it ripped. That figures. Anyway. There we go. We'll get it going. So we've got another bottle open from bottles that we picked up in
Green Bay.
Green Bay. Yeah, this was Green Bay. That's right. Love the corks. It's another good cork pop. So, if you can, thumbs up for the bottle open. Kind of looks like apple juice.
Yeah, well, all the Irishes look like that.
A lot of, yeah, they do. You're right.
Kind of sweet.
No? We like this nose a little better? It's really sweet. And light.
Yeah.
For 92 proof. This is a 92 proof Irish whiskey. And
nose in from the top down. Once I get to the bottom, I'm getting apple.
I was going to say apple and pear. So definitely fruit notes.
Yep.
And a little cinnamon spice something in there too. Very nice. Light though.
Ooh, I like this.
That has a lot of, that cognac has an impact.
Yeah. There's
a fruit note that I would more attribute to the cognac than I would to an Irish whiskey.
I'm not really getting any of the wood
There's a little,
but I was expecting to be.
No, it's not a huge wood impact. Yeah,
no.
Definitely not. No, but it dries out a little bit and then it's like really thick.
Yeah.
Syrupy, whatever. But it dries out just a little bit and it kind of coats your tongue as it's doing that. That's not bad. It's not super complex.
I think it's just really, really sweet.
It's very sweet.
Big bonus that it's 92 proof for an Irish.
But, oh, okay. I was going to say, but there's no real warmth coming off of it. And that particular taste, I got a little bit more, what is that? That astringent, like, where you feel the alcohol in your mouth a little bit.
Okay.
The second pull, I got a little bit more of that feeling. But still it's pretty oily. It does dry out a little bit. I'm going to say maybe that's got to be the French oak impact.
Well, it dries up a lot there at the end.
Yeah. But then it's like, it dries up and just leaves like a residue of sweet oils.
Yeah.
So this is the third release from them. They also have, like I said, they have the annual ones. They have regular cask strengths. They got the copper still regular ones. They do the Irishman. It's all out of Walsh Distillery. They outsource to the distillery, but it's not technically, it's undisclosed who's doing their distilling for them.
Everything blends
$50.
over there. Scotches and Irish, it's just all.
Yeah, I think they had to consolidate a lot when whiskey was not a thing. But this is, so it is a barley. This is distilled 3 times. Most Irishes go through the triple distillation.
Yep. Non-chill filtered.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Oh, this one was good.
It was good. It's way better than their regular release.
Yeah.
And their regular release is $40-something. It's $50.
It's worth
this is a better,
It's worth splurging the extra 10.
It's not as good as the Cask Strength annual release. That's $130. So, take it for what it is.
I'd be
wonder if
completely
that opens.
content with this one.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's really a solid taste. What's wrong?
A little heavy,
Add
on the
Add a
sampling.
touch more. Oh, there we go. Conveniently, there's more.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I'm going to say the proof's going to come in a little bit more. We've been seeing that a lot lately, where
Proof just ramps up just a smidge.
it feels warmer, a little hotter with that. I wonder if the wood comes up or if the sweetness comes up. That'll be the interesting part. Well, that got sweeter. That's like now candy.
Yeah.
It's candied fruits, not just fruit. Like jellies. That's nice.
The initial palate was a little more muted, but hit the back of the mouth hotter for me.
I didn't get a big heat difference. I got more. The sweetness and the oakiness are both up a little bit, but like it's neat. It was a little bit more of a ride. Like the sweet came in first, and then the oakiness came in and dried out. Now it's just they both are kind of more present through the whole.
My mouth isn't
palate.
as dry.
It didn't dry out as much? Okay.
Nope.
If you chew on it a little bit, the heat does come up, which it didn't when I chewed on it neat. The heat really didn't come up much, but the heat is a little bit more apparent when you're doing that.
Aerating didn't do any. Normally when I aerate it, it gets
It
hotter.
gets hotter. It's really good. Makes sense. This was number 10 for 2019 Whisky Advocate's top 20 whiskeys of the year.
Mm-hmm.
This was number 10. Okay. I mean, it's good. I don't know what all were in the top the 2019 one to be able to say if it's number 10 or if it's better or worse.
But I mean, again, we've said it before. We don't drink a lot of Irish whiskeys.
No.
So I would think for one to hit top 10,
That's probably a big deal.
big deal.
And the ones that I've seen that hit top 10 are Writer's Tears and Teelings.
Okay.
And I want to say Yellow Spot did when it came out.
Okay.
I think. It's not really, it doesn't seem to be like a Jameson release or anything like that, which I would be interested. Did the Black Barrel come out this year?
No.
Or was that?
No, I think it was last year.
Was it late last year? Did it miss the list? Or did
I
maybe it didn't
first
rank?
discovered it late last year. So right before the holidays. So it might have been
I don't
too
know what
late.
their cutoff is.
Yeah, but it was probably too late. I mean, I didn't see it till December. But also, I mean, being 92 proof, that caters more towards the bourbon drinkers.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's a nice wood note to it that sometimes you don't get. Irish whiskey, a lot of time you don't get much of a wood note to it. It's usually a honey and a malty note to it. So the fact that there is a little bit more of a wood impact is nice. Mm-hmm. Overall, that's a really solid bottle for $50. I would totally recommend that one over their regular copper still one.
Yes. Yep.
I think that's our opinion.
Yeah, no, I think we both agree on that one. Third bottle.
Yeah, third bottle from that distillery. Now I gotta go find some Irishmen.
Mm-hmm.
Go down that line.
Yep.
I know they have a bunch of them in there.
Well, we appreciate you joining this review of the Writer's Tear Double Oaked. If you haven't had it, if you can find it, definitely worth picking up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Share it with your friends. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Again, as always, we'd appreciate it if you thumbs up that video for us.
And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Really trying to drive to get over that 200 number and keep growing the channel. If you have an idea that you'd think, you'd like to see us do an
Irish lineup,
an Irish lineup, a top 5 Irish whiskey, anything like that, drop us a note. Love to hear from you.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.